Wait, what?
It's around $22,000, with larger or more customized segments. This innovates off-grid to the right for air and cycle storage. Outside solar energy, it's designed for 2 to 3 guests, offering a king-sized loft bed you reach by ladder and a king single day bed underneath. The compact kitchen has a stovetop, kettle, mini fridge, Weber Q barbecue, and plunger coffee setup, covering everything needed for simple. A fan keeps the air moving on warm days, while an indoor fireplace takes the edge off cooler nights. The bathroom has a shower stocked with toiletries, and outside there's an open fireplace perfect for evenings under the stars. Dogs are welcome, but since the area isn't fenced, it doesn't need deep foundations and can usually be installed in just a day on adjustable steel legs or a simple gravel base. The Coda Loft is ready for easy connection to water, sewage, and electricity, and can be upgraded with smart heating, ventilation, and lighting systems. Heating options include either underfloor or wall-mounted solutions. Inside, the design is open and bright, with ceilings up to 3.2 meters high.
Everyone said I'd have to leave my job to earn a marketing degree. Everyone except WGU. Their competency-based online model let me complete assignments and take tests at my pace, with no set login times. Apply free at wgu.edu. Sometimes the best beginnings start with a plan. Start yours now and let the magic begin this summer at Walt Disney World Resort.
Failed wheelbarrow? How are you going to solve it? The tow cover something. It's got a grime defense seal on the exterior to protect the bearing, and a molded grommet to protect the otherwise delicate ABS plug. Get the job done. Wheel bearing problems? Solve the problem solver.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens. Shop weekly deals.
The kitchen includes a sink, storage, counter space, and options for a small fridge and stove. A full bathroom comes with a shower, toilet, and sink using residential quality fixtures. Sleeping is arranged in a lofted space above the main living area, accessible by a ladder or a staircase depending on customization. A large floor-to-ceiling window brings in plenty of natural light while maintaining a sense of privacy. Delivered as one piece by truck and set in place by crane, the Coda Loft fits well into city life, ecotourism projects, remote offices, or the cabin fits up to 3 adults, or 2 adults with 2 small children. It includes a queen-size bed, a bunk bed, a compact kitchen, and a shared living and dining area. Skylights add natural light and open up views of the treetops. Solar panels provide electricity, water tanks handle the supply, and dry composting toilets keep the setup off-grid, cutting down on environmental impact. Rouse, a Berlin startup working alongside Danish architect Sigurd Larsen, set out to create simple, sustainable spaces for people living in cities. Their cabins sit in peaceful locations that are easy to reach without traveling far. One example is the Vermühle estate in Wiesenthal, Brandenburg, about an hour north of Berlin, a spot known not just for its nature, but also for cultural events like Art Wiesenthal. Booking a stay is simple through Rouse's online platform, which lets people reserve a cabin easily, even at short notice. Food and drink packages are available to add on, offering a way to plan less and still have everything ready when they arrive. The overall experience is designed for people who want to break outdoors without having to give up comfort or good design. Prices start around €160 per night. Dragon Tiny Homes is here to impress us with its micro-living solutions. Meet Element 16. It measures measures 16 feet long, 8.5 feet wide, and 13.5 feet tall, offering about 136 square feet of living space. It's set on a custom heavy-duty trailer and finished with a seamless standing seam metal roof and maintenance-free LP smart side siding. High-efficiency dual-pane windows and a full-glass entry door bring in plenty of natural light while keeping energy costs down. Inside, the walls and ceilings are finished with painted tongue-and-groove panels, and the floors are covered in luxury vinyl planks that hold up well to everyday use. Closed-cell spray foam insulation throughout the structure keeps the indoor temperature steady. Recessed LED lights and a 50-amp electrical service with well-placed 110-volt and USB outlets complete the setup. The living area is open and flexible, with pre-wiring ready for TV installation. The kitchen includes butcher block countertops, custom cabinetry, an under-counter fridge, a 2-burner electric cooktop, and a deep stainless steel farmhouse sink with a pulled. Inside, there's a double bed, a large panoramic window looking out over the North Sea, a retractable power column with USB ports, free Wi-Fi, mosquito screens, and a small seating area positioned to take in the view. Private bathrooms are just a short walk away. Stays are available from May through September and cost around $149 per night. On the beach at Hallersee, along Germany's North Sea coast, travelers can now spend the night inside a former maritime buoy. Humble Homes, based in Wittmund, came up with the idea, giving new life to steel buoys that floated in Norwegian waters more than 100 years ago. Since opening for guests in the 2022-23 season, the buoy stays have quickly caught on with people looking for something a little different. This project offers a fresh take on coastal travel. Manages to cover the basics. There's a rooftop wind turbine that powers the home, a gas stove for cooking, and even a compact shower. A sink with a clever gray water system recycles used water to keep onboard flower boxes alive, and a solid waste setup takes care of sanitation. The interior is carefully laid out, with storage built into every corner to make the most of the space. Bunsen didn't set out to make just another tiny house. He wanted to challenge the whole idea of what a home needs to be. He noticed that a lot of so-called tiny homes were still pretty big, just smaller than average houses. So he pushed the idea further, stripping it down to the essentials. For him, it wasn't about cramming everything into a smaller box. It was about freedom. Freedom from mortgages, from being tied to one place, from stuff that doesn't matter. He designed a home that lets people live wherever they want, without giving up comfort or function. While it's definitely not for everyone, it's a bold take on how to live with less, and live on your own terms. The Mystique tent comes in 2 sizes, made for 3-season backpacking trips. The Mystique 1.5 has a base size of 4 by 8 inch, an interior space of 25 square feet, and it weighs 4 pounds. The Mystique 2 is a little larger, with a 5 by 8 inch base, 32 square feet of interior space, and its total weight is 5 pounds. Instead of standing on its own, the Mystique needs to be staked down, which keeps the weight low and the packed size small. It's a good fit for tight campsites, but can be a little tricky to set up on very hard or rocky ground. The dual vestibules give extra space for gear, while the mesh doors help with airflow and keep bugs out. With its waterproof fly and sealed seams, the tent holds up well against wet weather. Packed down, it stays small enough for easy carrying without taking up much room. The Mystique 1.5 is aimed at solo backpackers, and the Mystique 2 works for 2 people. Selling for about $200, it offers strong protection from the elements and a simple, practical setup for backcountry trips. In China, private land ownership is not permitted, making the tricycle house an innovative solution for temporary housing. Built from folded polypropylene structure is lightweight, tough, and translucent, letting in daylight and street light to naturally brighten the inside. It's made using CNC cutting, folding, scoring, and welding, a process that keeps construction precise and waste to a minimum. The whole unit sits on a man-powered tricycle, making it easy to move and completely independent from traditional utilities. Inside, the house includes a collapsible sink, stove, bathtub, an integrated water tank, and furniture that can shift from bed to dining table to bench. Its panels expand accordion style to create more space, and several units can be linked together to build a rolling community. Priced at around $2,000, the tricycle house is a bold answer to a unique problem in China. Instead of tying people to one place, it gives them the freedom to move independently and rethink what a home can be.
We're getting word that Israel's launching preemptive airstrikes against Iran. Explosions were
Station bench-made performance made for the grip.
We're getting word that Israel's launching preemptive airstrikes against Iran. Explosions were reported in Tehran, the capital, which would be a big escalation in the war in the Middle East. Axios is reporting that Israel is also bracing for a retaliatory strike. Israel is declaring a special state of emergency across the country.
For years, the Iranian regime has called for the destruction of the state of Israel, planning and announcing concrete military plans.
Guys, that this day would one day come, even though I was hoping it wouldn't. And there were so many occasions where it felt like, oh, here it is. Now it's about to happen. But then everything would cool down. But now the time has come, folks. These sick son of a gun have finally gotten their war with Iran. And you know, it's crazy because I cannot remember a time in my life when there wasn't